Hello my dear friends, welcome to Insert Electronic channel. This is Uncle Misha, and today we are trying to repair this Sony MD Walkman MZN420D. So this Walkman was a part of the eBay purchase, and obviously I tried and it did not work. And also I have another one like this in this video, and that one did not work either. So now we will try, open it up and see what we can tweak around in order to get this guy working. But before, let's validate if it's working or not yet again. So as you see, this gentleman does not have external power supply, inlet, let's say like this. It has only speakers, does not support remote, but at least it has a USB connectivity, right? Okay, so would be able to connect it to the computer and read. So this backside of the case is actually in really good condition, and the only thing looks like this gentleman has quite a bit of tumble. So otherwise, it's actually case is in good condition too. So that this guy didn't have much of a use, right? But what happened to it? It probably tumbled down the street and got bashed. So let's just plop a battery in it. Okay, and let's press the button. It powers up. Okay, the problem is it's probably not going to read anything. Oh, right now there is nothing there, no disk. Okay, let's open and get this disk in Lenny Kravitz and see it start making weird noises, and this is clear indication it's not going to go anywhere. There are a few possibilities here. This guy had quite a bit of knock on his optical pickup, and optical pickup is completely out of line or misaligned. Yeah. Interesting that it not just it cannot physically read. It's not gonna complain a TOC error, table of content error. No, it would be continue, and I don't know how long it's gonna go for this. Let's stop this madness. No, I don't even know if I can stop it. Okay. It's actually red 001. Is it playing? I don't think so. Okay, I've stopped that madness because it was really hard to hear this screeching noises. Okay, so let's just get this guy open. Okay, gonna put some screws right here. First, I'm gonna open the top. It's gonna be my attempt to actually take a look at the laser to see maybe we can just clean it up, lubricate, and that's gonna be it. Maybe not. Okay, looks like to open the top I need a little bit more opening to do. So looks like I have to remove the bottom as well, because this lid has too much stuff. Okay, it is nice and clean inside. Very nice to see that. So we're gonna disconnect it right here and free this thing. Now, where is that button? Let's open up this guy, and now it's so much easier to just remove this. Okay, so we completely remove the top. Now we can have access. So this is the record head, by the way, like this here, if you don't know. We can examine what's going on with the, well, it's still hard because this top thing is in here and the head is in the way, so yeah, it's not easy at all. the recording head. But we can try it. Ooh, look, what's going on with the laser? So I have taken this thing apart, and what I see looks like laser is not moving. Yeah. Potentially, during the knock, the laser thing, something got bashed or shifted, and now gears, for example, do not engage. So that's mean that I actually have to dig in a little bit further. Okay, let's just dig in. It's only a few screws more. It's kind of sucks that you cannot power this guy like individually from the little power brick. It will be so much easier than actually MacGyver something with the battery. I can use external power supply now. Okay. This recording head is always pain in the ass to deal with, but we'll try not to desolder it this time. Otherwise it's a bit of a... Okay, can I see something? Can I see something? Okay, so, okay, well, probably you don't see properly. Yeah. Okay, I have no other choice, but... Okay, I'm getting into territory when I need to use the anti-static strap. Okay. Okay, someone was here, I think. Maybe. Okay, this is... No, this is actually rotates. It actually rotates freely, so this moves the laser thingy. Okay, so all this stuff is moving quite freely, so I do not understand why I'm making such weirdest noises. But at least okay, let me do the following. I'm gonna move it all the way here. Get some excess lubricant and kind of smear it a little bit here. A little bit more. I don't think this is a problem. This rod looks beautifully nice and clean. So yeah. Okay, let's just attach the laser thingy back, which is gonna be a challenge, must tell you. It's really hard to do because it just pops right back. How do people do it? I have no idea. No. You see what's happening? You have to actually return the laser sled all the way back. It's like you need to be an octopus in order to do so. I hope I did it properly. Okay, almost there. Okay. And now I'll try to... Oh my god. The main thing not to rip the recording head, otherwise I'll be very sad. I think it's plenty, that's enough of moving the head. Okay, let's just secure. Okay, so we have disconnected, laser connected. Now let's put battery. No disk, okay. So it sees that there is no disk, and it probably was detecting it before as well. Still no go. Same noise. It actually moved laser all the way, so it does not read it. Damn. Okay, so looks like no go. So I have an idea. Let me show you what kind of idea is my idea. I have another optical pickup. Again, I'm not sure if this optical pickup is operational. So what you're gonna do today is gonna do Frankenstein operation. Gonna take optical pickup from here, put it here. Let's do it. I'm gonna do off camera, remove all this stuff. Well, I just realized in order to do that I would have to remove the recording head here. Yeah, it's kinda sucks. Quickly and nicely. Oh, what kind of solder is here? Doesn't cooperate, eh? What's going on? So definitely not melting if it's 219, so let's do 250 or something, 260. A little bit of flux. You have to be very careful with those ribbon cables, of course. Okay, it's going. Also known fact is that this little thingy is actually glued. This is another annoying factor. Super annoying. So in order to remove it, have to like lift it essentially. Oh man. Yes. Okay. That's done. Thank you, desoldering week. Don't need you anymore. Okay. So now when the head is desoldered, it is so much easier to insert the laser optical pickup. Still need more hands than we have. Humans have. Okay, that's done. I hope this frame is actually compatible with that player, because this is completely from different device. But let's see. All right. Okay, this is gonna be just sitting on the side. I will use only a few screws, like 2. Okay, it's very, very, very similar. So, but I would have to use this top because of the controls. Yep, it looks like it's gonna go in here as well. Okay, let's connect the control board. And the last one is the motor driver. Sorry, connect the motors to the drivers. Actuators, let's say. I'm not sure if it's inserted properly. Was it? Better from this side. Okay, I think it was. Okay, so let's try it. No disc. Different noise, actually. Let's see, where's the disc? Yep, it looks like completely different noise. And it plays. Ha! Okay, so board is completely fine. Yeah, let me connect headphones. Where is the headphones? No. Sorry, too many wires on my desk. Here are the headphones. Here. Oh, it's barely playing. Okay, let me crank up some volume. Alright. Okay, sad news. But this optical pickup is shot. So this is the scenario. Let me stop this. This is the scenario what I was actually expecting, that some of the insides of the players are interchangeable. As you see, I was able to implant optical pickup from completely different player. Well, it's called MZNF610. So that's from the other one. I'm just holding it all together. I'm gonna put it on my desk. I'll show you what I mean. So I was able to implant insights from this player, the optical pickup from this player into this player. So now I have this optical pickup, which actually inside looks nice, clean and pristine, but unfortunately the laser probably itself is shot. Even though it's moving smoothly back and forth, side to side, yeah, and nothing is stuck here because it was kind of expect, unless this thing is wobbly, I don't know. Is it too wobbly for you guys? What do you think? I didn't have chance to play with this with another player. Well, I think the whole contraption has to be compliant a little bit, but I have impression that this head is actually moves. Yeah, actually, it moves too much. To my liking on this sled. What do you guys think? I don't know. I never actually had chance to play with the optical pickup like that. It moves one way. Oh, I didn't know it can move this way freely. Okay, this is something to investigate, but for now we have made this operational, and I may kind of get another player and see if because I have another MZN 420D in parts, so to see if I can implant to check the top of the condition of the top of the other player. If that is nice looking, I will replant the top from the other one. After a long deliberation and thinking, I decided to actually swap it out. So I'm gonna swap this top lead with this working MiniDisc player. Even this one a little bit worn off more, at least it doesn't have this quite obvious gouges here. So yeah, I'm gonna take this top apart, and just swap them out. Let me do it quickly. So when assembling the top lid back on, this one, there is a trick with this spring. So this is how it's supposed to be. And this part of the spring is supposed to end up right in this slot. If you see it, it's really hard to say, right in here. So yeah, it's very, very important to do so. So now when you kind of put your lid back on, you have to take the little tool and just help and be super carefully. Yeah, it's not easy to do at all. Make sure the spring is not gonna fly around. Take it and put it back right like this. All right. Oh yeah, it's not easy at all. Okay, now we have it. Okay, and latch it so it's gonna hold it. Okay, so now it's time to secure everything. So this particular lead has a little bit an issue. This is the old one. It's broken this hinge here, but it's still holding. So I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna continue. Let's secure the board. Actually, I just thought about something. Before securing the board, it would be nice to actually test it first. Yeah, so let me connect this connector. Oh, that's very tight here. Let me secure those two as well. This is to make sure this lead not gonna fly out. Alright, so now it's gonna be easier to operate. Okay, so just to have a little bit more slack on this side. Okay, now we can close it. Now just put the battery on. Me don't like it. Okay, so I did replanted the top from originally this board to this board. So now this top looks a little bit better. It's still pretty scratched up. The only thing I found, which obviously I couldn't find before because I didn't have chance to play this guy, this lead, that the play button here needed to be pressed really strongly in order to kick in. So that's a bit of a problem. It plays, is it? Will it? Yes, it goes, but you have to press it strongly. Since that's done, technically I can completely disassemble those two leads, swap out the internals. I'm like, oh, it's too much. Again, I have to take this apart and that apart. It's like annoying. So yeah, it's not gonna be doing that. It works. It's need to press it a bit stronger. So looks like it's a bit of a damage here, right here. Okay, so let's just stop it. But look at this. I found something interesting. So I swap. Oh, why that's not shooting out? Okay, looks like I need to lubricate the thingy over there. So over here, so this thing before was not able to read anything. It would just keep looping and looping, but now there is a difference. First of all, sound is different and it's doing something. Oh, now it's error. Before it was a blank disk. Before it was actually not doing anything at all. Yeah, anyways, so this is probably a project for another day to figure out what's going on here. Yeah. Okay, so let me clean up all this workspace, assemble this back in, give them a bit more clean and test, and then we will make a conclusion. I'm gonna do this off camera because that's gonna be a lot of poking around. While you're finishing assembling your MiniDisc player, don't forget to solder back the record head. For that, I decided to use low temperature solder. This is 138C. So in order to preserve board and the ribbon cable. So yeah, this is very important. I even reduced the temperature because right now it's set to 200. I can do like 180. Yeah, to make it more kind of tactile. One side is done. A little bit of solder. Yeah, this soldering iron twisted and turning around other crap. This time it's harder because gap is a little bit bigger. Here we are. It's not the best job, but not the best job. Let me inspect it with my little magnifying glass somewhere here. Here, magnifying glass. Let me, yeah, looks like you see it as well, right? It's not ideal, but at least we have a contact and it's low temperature solder. Yeah. And look, it looks like I was stupid enough to do it on a powered MiniDisc player. Do not repeat that. Also, we have to check the record capabilities. Who knows, maybe this thing doesn't record and I just don't even know that. That's hilarious. Alright, so I'll continue assembling that. Okay, finally, I had this guy going. Alright, so this is hilarious, but we were able to make one working MiniDisc player out of 3. Well, technically out of 2, but I used the top from the 3rd one. So now we have working one MD Wacom MZ and 420D out of MZ and 40D and MZ and F610. So we have 2 broken optical pickups. So this optical pickup is no-go and this optical pickup is no-go. So we have 2 broken optical pickup. We have 1 working, so essentially, as if you're talking about spare parts, we have 1 working board specifically for 420D and 1 working top for 420D. We have 1 working top for MZ and F610 and not working pickup and not working board. Well, at least we were able to make 1 player out of that. So we still have spare parts in case I'll have some other broken ones. So I guess this is the reality of MiniDisc players these days, because the spare parts are pretty much unobtainium and the units are eventually dying. Yeah. So I hope that was useful for you guys, a video how to repair one out of some bits and bobs from pulled from other MiniDisc players. I believe this is a quite successful video because at the end we have working MiniDisc player. So guys, please don't forget to subscribe, stay tuned for more videos. I'm definitely gonna post more repairs of MiniDisc players and any other vintage audio equipment. Please subscribe to the channel, like and comment because I'm very happy to hear from you, and stay safe and ciao!